Yeah. Sorry.
We have recorded. We missed last week YouTube because like got called into work, but it's fine. We're here now.
Fuck them.
This is gonna be a shorter episode because Lycan has what 2 hours before we have to go.
Because work. Again.
More than 2.5.
Fuck them.
Let's play.
All right, Lycan, start us off. Oh, last time we finally defeated a dragon.
Yeah, we did that.
Turns out
Yeah,
Galen
okay.
can't eat Akira anymore because Akira's lycanthrope blood is rejecting him.
And he couldn't drink the other 2 bloods either.
Yeah, he's having a bad
Olsen-
day.
Holson gave a peace offering to the mage hunters or something. I actually forgot why he did that, but he gave them a bunch of bones.
I didn't give them a peace offering. I paid them for their services.
Yeah. And what did Francis end up getting from the dragon? I don't know. He got a bit of the tail, but is that it?
He was able to get one
Oh.
tail spike. He was able to get both sacks from the breath weapon.
Yeah, he got like 1,000 things from Dragon.
Yeah, Galen having first pick really helped.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
We did.
And
So
not giving a shit about the things.
Akira traded in all of her possible loot to keep one dragon egg to give it to Thoric for proper growth.
And then you got also a bunch of
Yeah,
art.
Yeah, there was some like dragon loot that none of the other NPCs were interested in, and that no one in the party was really interested in, except for Holson, who wanted the poem. Or not the poem, the romance story. And so you guys were like, here, we'll get all this for Akira, because she likes dragon stuff.
She likes the dragon memorabilia.
Except for Holson, because she said, fuck you, I want the poem.
A romantic dragon poem from the point of view of a dead elf. Don't know what that means entirely, but hey, whatever.
In
There's a
shorthand, it means a dead elf wrote a story from the perspective, like their perspective of a romance.
They were the fly on the wall for the romance.
Basically, we saw it happen.
It's a
I remember
fan
the
fiction.
I remember that Galen wanted my blood vials from the dragon. I asked Thoric, and Thoric's like, no.
It didn't matter
You-
anyway.
They wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah. And we ended off with us beginning our trek back to, was it Ingford? Ingford.
Ingford. Yes, indeed.
I just want to double check. I did order that,
Yes.
circlet.
Yeah.
Yes. You had
Okay.
me send a message to your guy who was making it, or your person who
And it was going
making
to take how long?
It should.
3 weeks.
Yeah, it's going to be at Ingford by the time we get there, because we told them it'll take us a while to get there. I told
Okay.
them our exact route and estimated number of days.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure I had done that because I didn't write it down and I couldn't remember if I had.
Yep, you only paid half.
If you paid half initially, and you got to pay half when you get there, or when you get it again.
I don't think I paid anything and I'm just going to drop a whole bunch of coin on them.
Hey,
So,
I'm sure that's-
And I was like,
that's a way to
there's
get
no way to give me... I was like, there's no way for me to give you any money right now, but I want it.
Fucking.
And I
Yeah,
will
like-
pay full price.
Last week, like I said, that he had no plans for any type of encounter on their way home. So it's sort of just
It's okay, I got plans.
we time skip until we're back at Ingford.
Yeah. A couple of you
Unless,
guys
like,
wanted to rest and like look at what you got, possibly fix the card up a bit more.
If during the travel,
Yes.
Akira would practice her serpent form, get used to it.
I want Holson to have a chat with, Quill.
Oh yeah. Also, last time last time on D&D, Bellis almost died. That is fine. He made it.
Yeah, Gallon almost died. Bellows almost died. Quill almost died. It's a big.
Akira almost died because Lakin rolled an ungodly high damage roll for aura effect. Like, that was just the one lucky on my part.
Oh, from the grave.
I
I
know.
got stabbed a couple of times. It was not a very fun day for anyone.
But right now,
No,
Olsen desires to
terrible
talk to
bad day.
Quill.
Yes.
All
So-
right, dude. Want to talk to Quilliam?
Yes, I do want to talk to Quilliam. So I'll wait till I don't know who it was. Also we'll wait until the nighttime, the first night after the fight. And just kind of approach him. They'll take a watch together or something. And just very softly, because I'm sure we don't want to, announce anything else. Announce to anything that our presence is here. But, in just kind of a whispered voice, she's just gonna... But you're still alive? The guys see that for a second. You're alright? Mentally?
The final, all right. I left. It's one of the most terrifying moments in my life.
Yeah. But it's a story.
It's a neat story, but you have to kind of live to tell a story.
And you do.
So far.
So far. I would start writing it down. That's what I do. Just in case, I die. The story's still there.
What?
Well, somebody's gonna tell my mom. It's not gonna be me! But, I also had a question. You're pretty smart.
I mean, yes.
You know things.
A
Do you
well-studied
know-
knowledge.
Do you know anything about elves?
Like cosmology?
Anything. Literally anything. Any,
On the basis of literally anything, then yes.
Okay, well, I'll ask you the question anyway. So,
Okay.
have you ever heard of any elves who usually don't get dreams? Having a dream? So I didn't get dreams, but that felt weird. Not like I was there, but I was, still watching it, Usually I just, zone out for a couple hours and still hear everything around me. It just kind of sounds like a little underwater. But that was a full, something.
So, what
Do you know anything about that?
are you talking about?
It's been a while, but, there's these weird creatures that, a lot of chatting about weird things. Kind of felt a little weird. So I don't normally dream.
I know that elves tend to trance because it's more efficient.
Yeah. I can tell you that I did trance that night. So I shouldn't have gotten anything, but I did. I should not have dreamt at all the trance because it allows me time to do spell stuff and learn.
Right.
Like I was doing was trying to teach myself that spell. I think it was somewhere soon around that time, generally, when we did the competition. And then I had received all the spells, and I had to put them in. So I was prancing, for sure. I shouldn't have gotten anything. Do you? Like, I don't know. Just don't. I don't know.
Same dream as me?
Had a dream? I doubt it was the same dream. It would be weird.
Did you see
Which-
something that did you see a large horned thing?
Wilson won't say anything, but like her eyes will be like, her eyes will widen a little bit, like, tell me about your dream.
I heard a voice calling. It kind of terrified me. Saw a large throne and someone with a extremely large like antlers. Something.
Extremely large
Silhouette.
antlers?
Hmm?
I'm just like jotting down what he said, because I can barely remember the real dream. So, because it was so long ago.
Sure. It's just like, multiple people had the same dream and just nobody talked about it.
Because I know he brought it up before, but I wasn't there. Otherwise, I would have answered him. It's same dream. I have never heard of that. I wouldn't call it a dream if we all had the same one, though. Can I make a really quick check about, stuff that I've just, like, reheard, about people with about creatures with the ability to kind of give visions?
No check required because you don't know.
Okay. What about creatures that could have, like, these types of descriptions? Or, like, not creatures, for example, but, like, big scary things that people would, like, tell stories about.
Roll a history?
Oh, that's gonna be shitty, but okay. History? Because if not, then... Wait. Ooh, wait. I can roll a d4 with history checks. So I will. Using my one charge to give myself a d4 bonus to it because of my primer. So I'll open my book and just kind of like look through the stuff. And, so I never get to use it because it's so wild that I usually don't make history checks. 5! It's not gonna help.
You have no idea.
It's not gonna help.
Fucking shadow thing with antlers, you don't know.
Did that weird bear thing we fought have antlers?
It did.
It was a shadowy thing.
It did.
She's gonna assume that. I don't know what those things could be, but maybe we should ask somebody else who's been cool about that kind of thing.
I mean,
Maybe James could.
Since I joined you all, it's been very I've been doing very strange things.
All I could remember is the only shadowy antler thing was like a demon bear thing that we all fought. Killed my last friend. He tried to turn into, but he dealt with that, so couldn't do that.
I think I heard some of the earlier ranked adventurers talking about some sort of bear creature.
Yeah?
No, it was hassling people over in between, I guess, here between Trostwell and Castaway.
Okay. That would make sense.
It stopped a couple months ago.
You know, let's put in this.
Getting it?
We don't really have the answers to anything, but it's nice to know that it's dead. Try to ask around. Do you remember what the weird voice said?
No, it didn't really say anything. It just felt like it was trying to lure me in. Or its call me to it. What about you?
Interesting. No, I don't. Said I was so shocked. It was even happening in the first place. I think I. Let me check.
You're getting real into it?
Oh, I think I need to chat with Sivnu anyway, and maybe she'll have an answer. I don't know. But no. Let's go wake up the others for the next watch, and then that happens, and I'll let somebody else talk.
All right. You do your watches, things like that. Gathered supplies on your way towards Ingford. Anyone have anything currently?
I have something. It's a little minor, but that'd be fun.
Yeah, go ahead.
Like, here goes the whole set.
Whoa! Okay, I can't even eat a burrito!
Holy Toledo!
Well, the basis.
Anyways.
The basis of it is, I'm okay with just skipping over it so we can continue on the story. Akira just wants to ask you about stories from your homeland that she can bring home, because she is now Fae-ish and kind of has to accept that.
Lucian will look at you when you say Fae-ish, and I'll be like, she'll cock her head a little bit.
I am both creature of beast and elf.
What stories of my child?
Just stories from your homeland.
One time my uncle got a little too wily, drank too much, and he's the captain of the guard. He shot a hole in the building.
Is there a way you can tell this story with a bit of pizzazz?
He didn't get in trouble. And she does jazz hands.
I would like to help you learn how to tell stories.
There was this one time that my aunt was... There was this one time that my aunt, slept with the wrong person, and they came after her, and they really tried to ruin his shop, and she said, not about that, and she ruined their life instead.
Who, Francis?
Jazz hands!
You know,
I don't remember who.
I'm asking about your homeland, not your family.
But we all live in the same land.
Yes, but these stories sound like they take place outside of whatever you go. Unless they don't. In which case, are they widely known stories?
In the town, yes.
The
Not
country?
here. Oh, I don't know. Throughout the country, parents, fought a dragon once and won, and now they're pretty cool. Country, I guess. I think my stories are a lot more interesting. I'm sure you could find that one in a book somewhere. Honestly.
No, I will make sure our stories are more interesting.
This one time, my mom pranked my dad, and, this is back when, I was pretty young, but about, I would say about 100 years or so. She pranked my dad, and he couldn't tell whether it was an illusion or not, because it's just a really late night, and he's an illusionist, so that was pretty funny.
No, pranked or painted?
Pranked. She is very magical herself. Turns out it was not an illusion.
Hey, Galen! Can you tell me stories of your homeland?
She's like, I don't. She's like, I'm
no.
a child. like, she was her parents' friend. Like, this is the really sheltered kid. She doesn't have a lot of story. You got the wrong person. And Galen's about to give you a complete 180. He's like, one time I murdered all of these people.
I'm looking for folklore. I don't need personal stories.
They're my folklore.
I mean, it is folklore. It is my folklore.
You asked for stories of my homeland, and my homeland is my town. I am not from anywhere but my town.
You saw that history check, yeah?
You know what?
Yeah. I got a 2. A plus.
Let me give you an example. There's an old hero in my homeland named Sharon Sasa. The woman of 1,000 stories.
My parents are the heroes in my town.
And Akira will continue to tell you this. Can I really perform respect to see how well to tell us? Because it wasn't that one. That's going to be us.
It'd be more like a history check just to get all the facts right.
Like, the thing is, her parents are the heroes of the town. She's like, my parents are the coolest people in this town. I promise.
They're technically the governors of that town.
Yeah, like, they're the coolest people in the town. And I'm like,
Actual city.
yeah. So she's just like,
here goes a +0 history check. with the D8.
Oh, well, it's slightly better than my recounting of the furry monster with antlers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So with a 16, do I tell a decent story?
You tell a factual story.
I'm enraptured because I don't know the story.
It seems very, impossible. Or improbable. Not impossible, improbable.
Basically, I'm borrowing this from Arabic lore. Is a woman who was married to a woman who was forced to marry a king, and after she failed to give him children, he was going to execute her, but she managed to keep her life by telling him stories. And he was so enraptured with her stories that he kept postponing executions until he forgot that he was supposed to kill her.
Oh, this very much sounds like a Bible story. That I know.
Well, they
It actually sounds like a grim fairy tale to me. Like
they're all the same thing.
So yeah, Akira will tell you this folklore from his homeland.
She'll listen to you. After that, she's just gonna be like, "That's a really cool name the lady has." My dad has a cool name. So does my mom.
Did you listen to the rest of the story?
Yes, I did. No, she did not. Tell you right now, she did not. You lost her about halfway through.
She got stuck on the name.
Yeah, you lost her about halfway through because she was like, "That's a cool name. My dad has a cool name."
And then she just really wanted to tell you.
Then I started thinking about my family's cool names to tell you later. It's really, you asked the wrong person. The wrong person.
Yeah, I got a story.
She's got ADHD. She can't sit still. She can only think about the things that she knows. Well.
She was just like vibrating about to tell you her
She's like,
name.
she's just so excited. She's like, I can't think about anything else but these names, because if I don't remember these names, I'll forget them. If I don't say them, I'll forget them. And by the time she gets to say them, because the story was probably very long, can't remember the names. She's like,
story's about 10 minutes long.
Yeah, that's long enough.
Fort Minor over here.
Yeah, she'll be like,
I fucking forgot.
she's just like, come back to me in about a couple of days. I'm sure we'll remember. She's like sifting through her notebook. She's sure she's written them down somewhere.
Where the fuck is these names?
Hey, Akira, do you want to hear about how all the red dragons got killed in my land?
I'm pretty sure some red dragons still exist. Yes, go ahead and say.
No. In my land.
Maryland. That's close to your land.
No.
Yes, it is.
Actually, yeah.
It's on the same
Yeah.
continent.
Yeah.
It's a bit below.
That's where my dad's from. He's got a name that kind of goes with that somewhere. I'll figure it out.
Okay, tell me your story, Gallant.
Alright. Well. There was a old vampire bastard who decided, I'm gonna murder every single red dragon and take all of their bits and take control of an entire region. There you go. That's
Now, Olson's very enraptured by this story. Tell me.
short and to the point.
It is short, correct. Okay, so I'm gonna type out the name of this lady's. Type out this lady's name for you, because maybe one of you will be able to pronounce it better for me.
Yeah, probably could.
Right.
Sherazade.
Scheherazade, I probably.
Scheherazade.
But remember, it's Arabic.
Hey, I know. Or Scheherazade, maybe.
Yeah, that's a lot of consonants. I'm sorry.
Pretty much all I can remember of the name is that the first part of it sounds like Sharon. That's all I can.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's really Scheherazade.
Fucking Sharon!
Scheherazade is a major female character and a storyteller in the famed narrative in the Middle Eastern collection Tales known as the 1001 Nights. So there you go. That's the story Akira tells.
Fucking, it's just Ozzy Osbourne. Sharon, I'm gonna execute you. What about this story?
Boy, they told me at all how to pronounce the name. Anyway, so Akira's trying to gather stories to bring back home.
You asked the wrong elf. I'm so sorry.
Let me see if I can get you some actual stuff.
I could think of some sort of have Francis come up with one. I mean, like, he's not much for stories, but there's always the story of. I mean, I'm gonna throw a guess and say Newland Bay was the first place the settlers started going towards, or like was settlers coming into the new land that is Austral. why it's called Newland Bay, or used to be called Newland Bay.
Yep. You're actually correct.
Hey.
If Newland Bay was the place people started settling, why was this such a shithole?
Because then when it was first, people were first coming in, yeah, it was nice. But then nice places started popping up, like Ingford, and that one place to the north that we saved that was like this perfect land.
Hal's home.
Well, just using
Hallows
America. Just using America as an example, Washington D.C. was near our first landing place, and it became our capital.
Newland Bay wasn't terrible.
Montgomery was the
Just
capital
got
for a really long time.
Newland Bay was shit, dude.
Was it?
Yeah, it was shit.
That's where you guys met Francis and all of that bullshit we had to go through.
That was a nice town.
We fought like
It was
5 Gricks in the
alright.
middle of the We fought like 5 Gricks in the middle of the street, man.
You know, the nice city.
Oh,
So-
my goodness.
I mean, if you're thinking about it from where Gallon's from, yeah, it is a nice city.
But Gallon's never been to Newland Bay, as far as we know.
As far as we
Or
know.
no Castaway.
Probably been there once.
Heard about some sort of demon possession happening around there. You went there, and it's like, already solved.
But alrighty, well, I'm done.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Fuck, it's
It's probably where you actually came into.
Yeah, I know. Came in there from the fucking Jacardian Empire.
Well, isn't Jakarta or Empire to the west?
Yeah, but it's actually the Jakardian Empire is north, northwest, but a lot of these cities near the edge aren't port towns.
That'll explain it.
Oxbow does not have the size and capacity to take on large ships. Just small skippers.
I know it has local airships, but that's local airships.
Yep. So Castaway is technically the largest port besides
back.
Ingford.
We have our traveling token.
And Ingford is it's rough getting around the fucking north part of Austral.
So other than
The
gathering stories and watching the dragon egg, like a mother hawk, that's all Akira does during the travel.
So, a few things before you left. They did tell you certain things about the egg because they didn't want you to be like, "Oh, it fucking died," because I didn't know these things. So there is a reason why it was sitting in the acid pool.
Because it's immune to acid.
Not only that, it needs a caustic environment to grow properly.
Blood?
He could
my
swallow it.
Oh my god.
He could envelop it.
I'm gonna shove the egg inside a blood.
Okay.
Does it dissolve?
It becomes a large, film, yolk around this egg.
And all you hear is the occasional slurp, slurp, slurp sound of a child sucking on a jawbreaker.
I can also imagine a very, very tiny happy face. Big blue tiny happy face.
It's just a big old red filmed egg with a small little orb on the top like a hat.
Mm-hmm.
He looks like if Blood had a face, it would be constipated.
He's like, I don't like this in my body.
I like chewing on it, but I don't like it. But I like chewing on it, but I don't like it. But I like chewing on it.
But I don't like it.
But I like chewing on it. But I don't like it. And that's just his back and forth. He likes chewing on it, so he still chews on it. But he doesn't like it, so he constantly has to think about it.
I think we get it.
He's working on it.
Fucking stop. But yeah, it requires a highly caustic environment to gestate properly. Luckily you have a blood.
This derpy face is what I imagine Blue's face looks like.
Yeah. He's just having a good old time.
Accurate, but the little specks are not the the eyes. It's a big round mouth. That's the eye.
Oh.
He only got one.
You only got the one.
So, okay, Blood. Blood holds egg until we're able to deliver this to Sork.
No, he will not eat that whole egg the entire time. He will sit with it for a couple minutes and he'll spit it out.
Yeah, shove it back in. Dude, we need you. Save a life.
Familiar abuse.
He doesn't understand those things, so he will constantly spit it out. He's gonna be like,
I fed him a stool and eggs too much.
Yeah,
but
but
he
it's still dissolved.
but the stool dissolved. This thing, he's like, oh, this is not food. This won't eat. Ugh.
This
You need to
doesn't
try
taste
hard. You need to try harder, Blood.
I can't.
It took Blue like 15
It's like-
days to figure out how to successfully be a cat.
Well, also,
And that was 15 intense days of trying to teach him how to be a cat.
Blood is like notably bigger now because you shoved him in a pool of acid.
He can shrink back down.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I thought he was just becoming the acid pool.
No, I just let him have playtime and then wrung him out like a towel.
So like every hour, so like an hour every day, I'll just shove the egg in Blood
Okay.
and then give him real food as thanks.
Literally anything else. Literally anything else that will dissolve, he'll eat.
I'm trying to. I need you to make a persuasion check via blood at disadvantage.
On Blood. Me?
I will roll Blue. He is so bad at persuasion.
No, like not like against blood.
Oh,
Blood's insight.
his insight real bad.
No, it's a DC. It's not an insight.
Okay.
Oh,
I was like, you are
well,
not gonna be able to do it.
is 14 enough, or do I need to reroll? Because I will reroll to get Blood to eat the egg.
You have 4 days until you have to persuade him again
So,
before he
I-
begins to forget his duty.
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
can I roll it?
You think
So like 4 days later,
every 4 days you're gonna probably have to roll.
Yeah,
so can I roll again?
sure. Sticks with the egg.
They're 21.
Yeah.
B, you are the egg's mother now. Bowser?
I don't
Does
want
Blood
him
have a gender?
a parent.
It's Blood.
No,
You are the egg's Blood now.
it's
I just
Blood.
I call Blue Buddy.
Yeah.
You call him
Also my
Good
boy. I do.
I assume
But that doesn't mean his gender's a boy. I would call him Good Boy regardless.
It's news.
It's
Doesn't have
news.
gender.
Well, I have persuaded him to sit on the egg for a couple of days.
Yep. Alright.
He's able to take the rough shape of a small or medium creature, so he can make an egg shape.
Yeah, and the egg is the size of a little bit of a taller, small creature, so he can encompass it. That's why I'm letting it happen.
Yeah.
My main concern about it is accidentally knocking out Blood's like core thing that keeps him alive.
So
Trying to avoid pushing that out of the way.
with
Blue can
those
spider
checks,
climb though.
he will. I hesitate to say sit on the egg. Envelop the egg for 8 hours. It requires a long time.
That's fine. I will
Submerged in a toxic environment.
reward Blood for his duties.
Blued will still roll around with the egg because he does not understand how to be a parent. He doesn't understand the necessary needs of the egg. He will keep it in his body, but that body will spider climb on the surfaces.
It's like the most precarious like booger.
I would like to say that he sits upside down a lot of the time.
Hey, as long as
There's-
Blue's having fun and the egg doesn't die, it's all good.
Yeah, there's a fair amount of times that Akir, you have like great amount of anxiety because it looks like less than a centimeter is holding the egg as it looks like a tumor being like strung upon.
Yeah.
Like the roof.
This next 2 weeks is very anxiety inducing. Akir can't get a good story, and the egg might break at a moment's notice.
Yeah, and like the way that Blood moves, the egg moves inside them. So basically it just turns into like a weird like misshapen wheel when Blood wants to move forward, rolling the egg.
It's just
ass over a tea kettle.
So as Blue's rolling around and Akira's having this like anxiety attack, he's like, Francis, how much longer? Oh, he's there yet.
Fucking how'd you like your dragon? Fucking Snyder scrambled.
Francis would have been like, "Oh, this would have been easy if we had my other wagon." But no, the dragon had to go an asshole and destroy it.
yeah.
Son, do not punish the son for the sins of the mother.
Not even the mother. It was the,
No, but,
the young mace that was like, "Fuck your wagon!" Blah.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
weird
no,
drunk uncle.
That's one of those situations where it's like I created this nice little decoy for it to get destroyed. And no fucker's smart enough to know the difference between a decoy and the one that actually matters.
Also,
Yeah,
it
honestly-
had the most amount of people there.
Yeah, honestly, I thought they would have gone after the potential loot over just killing, but I underestimated the dragonness of the dragon.
Yeah, not all dragons are interested in loot. That one was just interested in fucking everything up.
The bones on the floor suggested that it was more interested in murder.
No, we're talking about the male that ambushed us on the road.
Yeah, same thing.
The smaller one. Yeah, I wasn't happy with
Mhm.
this.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
small, so he was filled with hate.
Anyway, so here's Wonderwall. Just start playing music while we travel.
Um,
All right.
did I already message my mom that we got out safely?
I don't remember if you had me message her or not.
I did not.
You sent a message, but you were like, "I don't want to take up time to tell you what it said."
Oh, right.
Yeah,
You kind of like paraphrased it. Is there an actual thing you want me to send her?
Oh, so I've already told her we lived. We're good.
Yep.
Okay, then no, I don't want you to actually say anything.
Gallon, Francis,
She has the full power to talk to me if she wants to.
What's
Also,
up?
I need you to roll like
just
an insight.
I need to roll an insight.
just wondering if there's anything you wanted to do during the trip, Gallon or Francis, because we got 2 weeks.
I need to talk to Francis, but also alone.
I
All right.
just talked to Bellows at some point. I know that.
Yeah, no, Francis. He'll still be working on his reading the comprehension of his magic books.
I'll let
But-
Gallon talk to Bellows first
Yep.
because
Yeah,
you're
no,
not home yet.
Yeah, no. I mean, I should be leaving home here soon. My girlfriend should be picking up groceries. But no, that being said, that's all Francis is working on, unless preoccupied by something else. Is just reading.
Here it is. Sorry, I couldn't find insight on my sheet for a very long time. 18.
18.
Yeah.
You have the sense and feeling that you're being judged and watched.
Can Blood see anything?
No.
Is it
He's got blind sight.
Is it the same thing where you had the eye following you around in the mage aisle?
It's probably my mom. I don't know.
Yeah, it happens more than once in a day.
Yeah, it's probably my mom. So I don't really
I'm
think
scared of
anything
what
of it.
Mother knows of me.
She knows a lot.
Too much.
Sure, she knows a lot. I'm sure she's heard me talk to you. Well, she's a very high level cleric with a lot of spell slots and one daughter.
She needs to chill.
One child.
No privacy.
There's a reason why Holson is adventuring in Austral and not adventuring closer to home.
No, there's no reason that Holson's actually adventuring in Austral. She just kind of ended up here.
Yep.
She had nothing better to do. But, okay. She'll note that. I don't have anything that I could, well...
Francis, you get approached
I get approached.
by Quill.
Oh boy! Is he gonna talk about the dream?
Francis?
Francis still knee deep on his 11th chapter. Yeah. What's up, Quill?
Well, I've been noticing that you've been deep in the books. And I know you are an artificer of some renown. I've just seen your the things you've made. Could you help me?
Francis rubs his eyes for a second. Yeah, hold on. Let me just get the circles and diagrams out of my eyes. Bookmarks his page, closes it. Yeah, what do you need?
I'm sorry. If it's not a good time, I can...
No, I need to take a break from that. It's... Comprehension of this magical theory is starting to become a real pain in the ass. But, yeah, no, I could take a break from it. Come on. What do you need?
He's holding his staff and wringing his hands. I'd like to improve and build upon an item. I don't have the necessary skill set to do so.
All right. Let me see. What item and what are you wanting to do?
I'm wanting to imbue spells upon this. Holds up his staff.
So, in the imbuing of spells into things, I don't think Francis knows that.
You've been learning magic item theory and stuff. It's in there. And stuff you're researching. And that's why you brought it up. Didn't know if you were how far you were or things like that. Because you guys don't really talk.
So in that case, so all I am until I finish the rolls because I can't remember what the DC was for the next chapters.
It was rough.
Yeah, I know it was rough. I just can't remember what the DC was because I think I'm on chapter 11 out of 15 in intermediate magical theory.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't actually started on magical item creation because I've been focusing on getting through the theory first. Mainly due to the fact that I don't have advanced theory yet.
Yep. And he doesn't really know that. He just knows that you've been working towards, making it happen.
So with what I know, with being 11 chapters into intermediate magical theory, what kind of things would help with that then?
So the processes require wood carvers for what he's asking for. Proficiency. As well as proficiency in Arcana, and the ability to cast spells.
Oh, Francis has got all three.
Yep. And that's to start it out. That's not necessarily you will need a knowledge of runes or incantations to put upon the staff.
Hmm.
So
Well, on the bright side, Quill, if I'm not mistaken, and he kind of like takes hold of the staff and takes a look at it and whatnot. I have the skills to do so. I don't so much have the knowledge necessary, but you do, as well as somebody I know in Ingford.
I also have runic knowledge, technically, now.
Mm. And, I mean... Hold on one second.
mhm.
I wonder what Bill wants with his staff. What kind of spells does he want to cast?
But yeah, so, Francis will go ahead and continue. So, let's see. Would I be able to use his staff as base material to add on, or would we have to create something that's a part of it, or apart from the staff, and then add it to the staff later?
So the staff counts as a spellcasting focus already, which can be used as a base.
Alright. So what I can start doing, because until we get a hold of, I forget the rune maker's name, the one we helped with, the Dean Chaplin incident.
Theodore.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
I have it written down somewhere.
Yeah, so a majority of this will need the assistance of Theodore. I'm not sure if you remember of him, Quill. But, yeah, no, I can start working up some plans if you can put out a list of spells that you want to be imbued into an object. And that'll make things go by a lot easier.
Sorry. So you need the Theodore, things like that.
Mm-hmm. Theodore, and then, luckily, Quill should be sufficient enough about the spell knowledge. So all three of us working in tandem should be able to get him what he would like to do to upgrade his staff. Basically I tell him it's within the realm of possibility for us to handle, actually. So it wouldn't be too hard.
Yeah, I don't want to. I want to be able to put spells in this, in my staff.
All right.
Just help, and so I don't run out.
Yeah, no, that's always something that needs to be worried about for spellcasters and such. But what's bringing this on all of a sudden?
Death. And how
Francis
close it was.
Francis will nod. Yeah, no, I get that. I really do get that. Francis gestures to the folded up gun holstered at his back. That's what that was.
Also, everybody has been dependent on my spells, and I want to be able to.
Quill, you've been on how many adventures with us now?
I don't know.
Yeah, they kind of blur together, don't they?
Yeah.
You have faced the Quillbang and survived. You have fought the mechanical machination genius of one. God, I'm drawing a blank. The mechanical engineerings of one gigantic ruined Jabberwock and survived. What's with the tentative nature now?
I don't want to be as close as it has been.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Bellows and here and
Yeah.
then Holson almost died.
Nothing, baby.
You know, then Francis will just be like, and you know what? It's not, or it's okay to feel the way that you're feeling.
And
I
Gallon got beat to
honest,
shit.
he
Gallon
always did.
actually almost died.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
Francis is like, well, I mean, say something else that's new. You know, it's kind of just the fate that we've chosen for ourselves and the things that we're going to be going up against. Yeah, I
I
completely
understand.
and I absolutely understand, Quill. So don't think it's just I'm just curious is all. I guess everyone deals with how these things go differently, but you know, to be prepared is never a bad thing, but to feel like you're how to explain this in words. You know what? No, it's fine. Huh? It's just a matter of like you're probably a lot more stronger than you give yourself credit for, especially after surviving everything that you have.
Right.
So,
I mean, I guess so.
yeah, once we get back to Inkford, we can get started on your project, no problem.
Okay. It won't take away from your promise, right?
Of course not.
Take to impose.
Everything can be done. It's well within the realm of possibility.
Okay. Well, good luck in your studies.
Yeah, I'm gonna need it. I might ask for some of your help here in the future, actually. This is starting to get above and beyond me.
A lot of those books are very thick.
Yeah, and a lot of them talk in circles.
No, in spirals. And walks away.
No, Francis thinks for a second. Spirals. Spirals, spirals. Holy shit! And then gets immediately back into the book.
What's
Alright,
this?
I'm on my way home.
Gallon,
Oh,
you want to talk to Bellows?
Yeah, I do.
She's out. Just gone to gather some food. You know, rations are good and all, but you know, a nice seared venison is nice around this time.
Oh, I will go with her with my magic compass that lets me locate animals.
Beasts, in fact. Yeah,
Yes.
and yeah. So basically, you're able to find one without a check.
I forgot about this compass. I was just reading through my inventory.
It's a fun item.
Yeah, it
Doesn't
also
get
gives me
used
a
often.
It also gives me a D4 to survival checks.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So while we're out hunting, so you wanted to be kept updated on things with me before.
And did.
I have not a great update. I can't drink from a cure anymore. And I can't drink from these either. And I pull out the vials of blood.
They're all like pudding like now.
Yeah.
You hear like a as you like jingle it.
Yeah. I tried to drink their bloods, and I spit it all out. It burned. For a cure, I swear I tasted his lycanthropy.
For lycanthropy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't broached the snakehead thing.
Yeah, half
Doesn't
like
seem it doesn't
half
seem
like-
like my business to be like, so you're one T or something. But
yeah,
like,
no, he thought he was a UNT. He's actually she is actually just a shifter.
Oh.
So half lycanthrope,
well,
basically
that's
descendant.
better. Cool. Squint.
I'd say it's better than a UNT. Yeah.
Yeah, very much so. But like, seems to be in her right senses.
Yeah, once she gains control, it should be a benefit, if anything. But, yeah, ever since that, shifter ability was activated, I think her blood changed.
Well, when your entire person changes, you'd think the one thing that would stay the same would be your blood. Like she says, very sarcastic.
Well, you know, it's still her. It's still her. I just apparently there
soul
is
is-
a change. There's a change that undergoes once the first change happens.
If it's a physical transformation, everything about that person will change except for their personality and soul.
It's just interesting that it happened after it was activated, not before when she already was.
Maybe
like
it was a jump
something-
start.
It seems like that's what it was. It was really weird, the feeling I got when I tasted it.
Are you telling me this because you are needing to drain somebody?
I'm telling you this because you wanted updates on me. And I think me losing my steady source of blood is something that you'd want to know. I don't want to ask you to do that.
You're
It's
not
not
drinking from me directly.
It's not an easy thing to ask.
We're not that close.
So does that mean that there is a way you would?
roll a general charisma check.
Just charisma?
Yeah.
Righty. 15.
There is a way, but I don't know how it will affect you.
What do you mean?
When I said I don't know how it will affect you.
Oh. Do you...
Ah.
Like the way?
I can definitely see your plight. Can't you just drain animals, or is it just because it tastes bad?
I can drain animals. It does taste worse. It does taste bad. But it's... Humanoid blood is better for me.
I'll tell you what. Come back to my tent, and I'll have something for you.
Thank you. Really, Bellows.
It will not be your fill, but it may help. I
anything
can only
does.
give you a small amount. It
Uh.
won't be a steady pace, but it may be something. If there's any drastic side effects, please let me know.
He'll kind of like tilt his head at that one. Yeah, I will. Just never mind. Yeah, is why would there be side effects? Like drastic. I mean, is it because you're tiefling? Or
Yeah, something like that.
alright. Then oh, seems like the elk is this way.
Pulls out spears. Two of them. Fucking gets ready.
Fuck it, I'll pull out a javelin too. Yeah. And that's the end of my conversation. I'm fucking happy. How that turned out.
Alright.
I needed blood, I got blood. Or
Galen, you still feel that
what? Oh yes,
pull
I
from
know.
your ring.
Oh, I know.
Mhm.
I'm ready for that conversation. I just wasn't sure when we wanted to do it. During the travel or when we got back.
That's up to you. You feel the pull. You activate it when you want to.
Then I am going to do it. I'm gonna do it now. I'm gonna do it before we get back.
Oh, okay. Any else?
ready.
Anyone else have like a quick thing before this in-depth
No, I just
conversation?
have to talk to Francis, but Francis isn't here, so go right ahead.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Can't wait to see where this goes.
Okay. How do you respond to the ring? Or what do you do to respond
what
to the
is-
summons?
What is the ring doing?
It just feels like a light vibration, kind of like a string being tugged.
In any sort of direction?
Just in general.
I'll touch the gemstone on the ring.
You touch the
And-
gemstone and it slightly vibrates. And glows with a little bit of more vibrant red.
Okay. And I'll say saying feel like you want to talk. I need to as well. Is there a way we can do this in your library?
You get flashes, almost like instructions.
Oh.
Using the basin, using the ring as a paintbrush, and making a door.
Shit.
But it'll take more than a drop of blood.
That's fine. How many hit points we talking?
10.
Gladly.
A crisp 10.
Boom. Down 10 hit points.
Mm-hmm. So, as you gather the basin, slit your hand open, and drip a waft of blood, where are you going to draw this door? those that are in the camp will see this happening.
You know, fuck it. I'm just gonna do it on a tree.
All right. As you make a fist and dip the jewel into the basin, it seems to suck out some of the blood
Oh,
as you begin to draw a door with symbols beyond your comprehension. As if being moved with a sense of not self, but instinct. And before you stands a pretty well, drawn door with, runes seeping into the porous wood. And
that's
as if, an optical illusion. As you blink and, turn around it, you see that where you made a door handle, it was flat before, now it is embossed and taken shape. As if your perspective has changed. This ruddy red and black door with silver trimmings now stands before you.
Wait, what now stands before me?
A ruddy red and black door with silver trimmings now stands before you, coming out of this tree.
How's any of the party feel about this? They cool, or am I just walking in?
I don't know. How does the party fucking feel about it? Bella's like, what the fuck?
Well, I got my own Marco dimension, so what's wrong with you having yours?
Fair enough for you. This shit's probably normalish for you. You summon a dragon eye. What about Quill?
In nome dei Patri, Fili, Spiritus Sancti.
Okay, well,
He's
Yeah,
praying
no
to
one
something.
if no one has shit to say about it, Galen's just gonna walk in.
Yeah. What about
I
Olsen?
mean,
You
am
just
I
see-
walking into this random door?
No. What is your response to you
Seeing
see
Galen draw a perfect door of blood that has stuff that shouldn't be made of blood on it.
Galen has seen me talk to trees and have a lady pop out of it, so I'm perfectly fine with this.
Oh, I love magic.
I'm perfectly fine with this. Like, I talk with my patron in weird ways. Maybe he's got one that I don't know about, you know?
Yeah, you're not
Yeah.
wrong. This is what it is.
Yeah,
It's sure weird, but not that weird.
I mean, she comes out of tree.
Mm-hmm. All right. What you do?
Last time she touched a tree, it burned her.
I open the door.
Okay,
touch
you
it.
open the door.
Is the door still open?
The door, as soon as Galen goes through, the door closes and starts to disappear.
Can I catch a glimpse of what's in the door before it closes?
You see what looks like a salon of some type, a den with flickering fire emanating light as well as a silhouette plastered upon the wall.
Okay.
And here you hear the smooth jazz music.
Holson's gonna have questions. Sure. But not now. She's gonna be like, what patron listens to jazz?
Just ask Gallon, is this a booty call?
As you enter in, you see the two chairs that you've always seen in your visions as well as your interactions with Sang in his study. But you see him looking upon a curious amount of items. Or set of items.
Kind of item.
He is holding in his hand a picture frame, which seems to have a very old and degraded picture on it. As well as a interesting stone tablet about length of 5 inches long by 3 inches wide that seemed to be some sort of stone with embossment on it that have what you can only probably discern as ruby-esque or like bloodstone colored gem making out certain shapes inside of it.
Oh.
Mr. Moru, it's good to see you.
It's good to see you too, Ang.
So, a dragon.
Yeah. 2 under my belt now.
Yes, indeed. Very odd. But,
It's odd about dragons. Other than that was an odd fucking dragon.
specifically because it was an odd dragon. I also sensed certain things going around.
What do you
Changes.
mean? What does that mean?
Just as I said, odd changes.
Yeah, I've been having some odd changes myself.
I know. And he doesn't look boisterous as he usually does. He has somewhat of a pursed expression.
You don't seem like your normal self, Sang. Is something the matter? Does my state have anything to do with it?
Yes and no. Firstly, I would like to say I'm glad that you are safe, Mr. Morrow. That you did not die.
It looked a little dodgy there for a second.
Such are the risks.
Pool of acid. Definitely on a do not try again.
It's one of the lesser ways that people want to go.
Yeah.
Anyways, you've got a big hunt and a fair amount of power under your belt.
Yeah?
But things seem to be lacking. Your changes have increased, yes, but there's also been some upsetting developments happening. I think you have felt it.
the disconnect.
Yes. It is not only because of certain actions that were taken, even though they were rectified, but it is also
When he says that, Gallon just he gulps, strains himself a bit more.
it also has to deal with certain issues. I'm pretty sure you've noticed your hunger has increased over the years. The necessity.
I've also noticed I can't drink the blood of 3 things.
Well, those are very much a stipulation. It's a mixture of you not being strong enough to take in those attributes, but also the fact that you're eating or trying to consume dead blood.
What about
And-
Akir's?
That is a source of contention between 2 entities.
Now, what I tasted, what I felt, was that actually the lycanthrope side?
That's not a big question, so I can answer it. Yes.
That's what I assumed. Just nice to have a little confirmation.
Yes. In basic terms, you cannot feed upon those that are touched by that.
Moon
At least not
Curse?
properly.
Yeah. But,
Blood
that's-
cursed beings can be taken upon, but in that particular would not be good for your health.
Okay, so that is information to tell Akir. Do this. What's the other reason for my disconnect?
I have been suppressing your maker's connection, but suppressing does not eliminate it. Charlotte is, for lack of a better term, isn't dying, but is, well, giving up. And due to your connection, your abilities will soon fail. I have been suppressing this in terms of longevity to keep you from feeling it, but there's only so much I can do. At least as you are now.
Well, what do you mean by that? As I am now.
Currently, all your powers come from not just me and your constant evolution. It also comes from Charlotte, mainly Charlotte.
Yeah. This part I do know.
With her losing her strength and losing her will, you as her quote-unquote champion will also lose strength. and your will be broken. Not in the manner of wanting revenge, but your satiation, your control, your slip-ups will be more common.
Gallon's certainly not happy with this information. He's definitely looking a little, oh fuck. He's gonna be a little quiet.
I can already tell this makes you nervous. No, really need to be. There's other ways, but
What other ways are there? I can't lose my strength.
I think you don't want to lose your strength, but I think you'd rather have your sanity. There's other ways. Training, that can be done. It would take time
How much?
to wean you off your reliance. 2 weeks on the mortal world. A year with me.
It would be a year with you.
Yes.
And this will make up for what I am going to lose, right?
You will lose it regardless, but this will allow you a different avenue. Training you in more so of a hunter rather than an actual device of power.
Well, that does sound tempting. And I'm gonna lose the power anyway. I'll accept it if you'll have me.
I'd
Just
give
need
you
to
a
talk to
day.
the others.
Yeah, I would give you a day before the opportunity closes. At least for a while.
Okay. Yeah. I'll definitely have to tell the others I'll be taking a bit of a vacation, I guess.
I want you to understand in the fullness and entirety, if you'd like. I've severed some of the connection between you and Charlotte. But even after this loss of power, you'll still have it. I want you to know and feel what you'll be dealing with once that connection is taken hold. But I didn't want you to be around people when it happened. Especially ones you care about.
Yeah, Galen just takes a deep breath when he says that one. Alright.
Are you ready?
As I ever can be. As I ever can.
As soon as you say as I ever can be, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw as well as a Wisdom saving throw. Both DC 21.
Okay.
Lovely.
Mm-hmm.
And then wisdom?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Fuck.
well,
Well, So, your strength does not weaken, but your mind. You have an insatiable
It's actually a 15 for right
15. Yeah, 15 for right now. Still doesn't make the 21.
now. Yeah, but it's not.
So
Yeah, that's bad.
your hunger doesn't take you over and become a ravenous beast, but you feel the sensations, the madness overtake you as you feel and have basically taken upon yourself Charlotte's state of mind, her needs, her wants, her unfettered desires, regardless of her will. It feels like you are starving, but you know you are full. It feels like your strength is leaving you and you're mentally exhausted. As you basically topple over and start to bare your fangs. You have a great urge to help your sire, regardless of your own feelings.
Oh. Huh. It's interesting.
And as soon as it comes, like a freight train, just as quickly as it disappears, as you see Stang's eyes mull over black with red irises.
Why didn't you back?
Then turn back to normal. Silvery blue.
Okay.
Oh,
That was. I
I know
felt
you.
connection there.
Mhm.
The
One moment.
need for me to come back. Oh, okay.
Sorry. Yeah.
All good. All good. I was saying, yeah, I felt the call to her. It was, felt irresistible.
This is the danger you face. Because regardless of regardless of her feelings to not want you to come to her, and regardless to the feelings that you have against her, that connection binds you. Oh my goodness. 1 second.
All good.
I feel like I should have followed Gallon in.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Why do you say that?
I think you two are the only two that don't feel age.
What?
Random.
No, I mean, like if she's gonna be stuck in there for a year, she's out of everyone here the best option for it.
Well, yeah, no, not for the entire year.
Yeah, no, I got things going on. I would be screwed if I was stuck there for a year.
Well, it's 2 weeks,
Don't you miss
Yeah.
Akira's inspiration?
but a year in his. What's up?
Don't you miss Akira's inspiration?
It's nice having it around. Very nice.
I feel like the wizard lady that has her claws in my head would kill me if I, just up and disappeared. I don't know.
It wouldn't have helped.
It wouldn't have said. But yeah, no, that wizard lady in head. I don't really want her to go into saying, or her to know about what's going on and saying.
Yeah. Paulson really wants to be in there, but that's also another reason why she didn't say, yeah, sure. I peeked in because I'm curious. What is this?
Yes.
But at the same time, it's really hard to keep the fact that there's a vampire in the party a secret.
Well, some sort of weird vampire half-breed thing.
Well, they don't even know about him at all. Because they have to keep it a secret.
They can see him in the sun and stuff, so that's cool.
What if you can't eat Bellas because their blood is also tainted by...
That's the scary thought.
I know some things.
What if it just feels like eating very, very spicy chimichanga?
I mean, what
I'm
if it,
very excited about this.
I feel like it would just be the feralness,
The feralness of what?
Bells' blood.
We were
Yeah.
just,
Whether or not he can...
we were just asking questions.
Theorizing.
As one.
What's going on with her blood?
Yeah, can he even drink her because she's tainted by Infernal?
So we'll see.
She is far from normal.
Are any of you fucking normal?
Yeah,
No.
and he can't drink us.
And I can't drink.
Correction. A lot of you will refuse to
What?
be drunk.
Wholesome
Oh.
came out.
Yeah, no, I can probably drink from Holston very easily.
My mom would kill you. I want you alive.
And
You
Francis
think an
is not that
undead creature sucking my blood, and my mom's gonna see that? She sees everything. She's gonna be
That
like,
is
I'm gonna
normal.
see this man and murder him whenever he shows up. Gallon's gonna be dead.
Oh, hey. For all your mom knows, you just develop a weird kink?
Oh, not with Gallon. It wouldn't be with Gallon.
Okay.
Alright. Back into it.
I'd have a lot more questions to answer. Please continue.
Alright. So yes, your connection has been suppressed by me.
So, when I undergo this training, what's the connection gonna feel like then?
It'll be less. You'll still be there, but it won't be as central focused because you're not using the power siphoning off of her. You're using your own strength and the own power of your blood.
So it's not your power.
It's my techniques. But not all of it is mine. Some of it will be.
It's... You always leave me with questions, Sang.
Think of it as a partnership. A student-teacher type of deal.
Oh, no, I get that part. It's everything else.
Right. You're owed a big question.
I actually have thought of one.
Think very carefully on how you want to answer it. No, how you want to ask it. You only get the one chance, at least this time. Would you like to phone a friend?
Actually. Hey, Francis.
What do you need Francis for?
Fuck you need me for, what?
Because you're a smart little guy.
Okay.
How is Sang letting me phone a friend?
He actually apparates a phone, like one of those old rotary.
What the fuck is this? Magic.
It's a gift from Primus.
Who?
The god of clockwork. And order.
What the hell is Francis's
Oh.
number?
Okay.
Just pick it up and
Is this
think
just
about who
sending?
you want to ask.
Okay.
Francis' number is 3.
It's longer than sending. It's a full-on conversation if you want.
Oh shit. Okay. I will pick
But
it
you
up.
can only ask one person.
Okay. I will pick it up. Hey Francis. Yeah, no,
Francis,
I'm-
in your mind, you hear, "Hey, Francis," in like an echoey voice.
Francis stops for a second, looks away from his book, looks around. Paulson?
So I got a question for you.
Shish. Paulson.
Cover up the phone. He's shushing me real quick. Hold on.
That's so rude.
I know.
No, just there's a reason why. Where's Paulson?
She's muted.
She's not doing anything. She's just over at the campfire being like, "What the fuck?"
No, just be like, you know what? Never mind. What do you need?
All right. So I'm with my patron. I get one question to ask him. And I don't know much about him. And I wanted your opinion on what I should ask him. The question I have, it's a pretty big one. It's just, what is your life story? What do you think?
That's a very broad, open-ended. You're gonna be there for a while.
Yeah, see, there's another thing about that, too, about being there for a while. So,
You're not making sense.
I know. I get one question to ask. But
All right. Why are and then okay? So you have this big question that's open-ended, and he can answer it literally in any way he wants. Why are you interested in that information?
Because it is the person who is helping me out the most, and I know nothing about them. And
Do
they
you
even
need to
help
know
their
anything
kids.
about them for them to keep helping you?
No.
Dango gets a drink.
Okay. What's something of interest to you then? Just figuring out your patron's life story. Okay, what to do? They've lived a long time.
There's also this weird wellspring of power I have in me that I don't know how to touch.
That sounds like an important bit of information that you should know about yourself.
Yeah, it's ever since I drank those people. Started feeling it build up.
That's concerning.
No, I think it's an okay thing. It's fine. But
We have different definitions, but continue.
I may also need to step out for 2 weeks Because I actually have some kind of bad news. I'm losing my powers. My ones that let me kill shit.
And I mean, like, it's I don't know how to answer that question. Or I don't know how to respond, rather. You're losing power, but you're. How much of your strength is yours?
That's a interesting question that apparently I'm gonna find out over the course of a year.
Can Wholesome hear him talking to himself?
Yep.
And
He also called your name, making sure you're not fucking with him.
so like she's not gonna answer to that because she's like, I'm not doing anything. But if she'll start like listening to the conversation, and if she hears the she only needs to hear half to know what they're talking about. Because you don't just talk about power that's not all yours without talking about warlocks. So she's gonna walk and not really tell. She's not really gonna tell Francis a whole bunch, but just tell him that like funny sometimes. Make sure, as someone who doesn't quite know everything about where their power doesn't know, I don't know everything about, but no one just talks about that for fun. I would make sure they're trustworthy first. So I don't really want power from somebody who's not. I want somebody who can't trust to have power over you.
I have my own opinions on that kind of stuff, but that's my opinions, and I'll keep them to myself. But noted.
Are you having a conversation with someone else?
Yeah, no. Holson decided to listen in on the conversation, and she's pitching in her own information. Basically saying, do you trust the person you're going to be gaining power from, or do you trust the person you're getting power from?
Stang returns with the glass of milk and a bacon donut.
He's looking at himself. I'm so glad you chose Francis.
Halsey's gonna tell you what that you chose the smart person to have a conversation with.
You know, I do trust Sang. He's done nothing but help, saved your kid even.
Yeah?
So I'm cool with getting power from him, but he's gonna train me to use my own power.
Maybe that might be the question you should ask, is how much of your power is actually yours?
True. Wilson's just nodding.
Because at the end of the day, how much of what you do is you, Jan?
I mean, I know
that might be.
I know a fair bit of it's me. I just know that it's.
Are you sure about that?
I mean, combat experience, I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah, but I mean, Francis looks around. He's amongst people who know what Galen is. So, I mean, you are what you are, and what you are isn't normal.
That's true.
How much of it is you? That might be an eye-opening question.
That's... Might be a good one.
Look, I don't know what's entirely going on, but at the end of the day, I'm going to trust your judgment and what you think is best. If you're going to need to take 2 weeks or a year to become a better version of
two
go
weeks
it.
for you guys, 1 year for me.
Be more clarific when you're. You know what? Never mind. All right, so 2 weeks for us. It'll
Weird
be a
playing
year
time
equivalent for
shit.
you.
That's all I know.
I'm not going to question it. Otherwise, we'll be here all day. Just do what you think is best and get back safe.
Yeah, I will try my best. Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, there's a room still with your name on it. If you, I guess I don't know what's going on, so I'm just gonna say it. If you come back at all.
Fucking I should be.
I love the confidence in your voice. Is there anything else you needed?
No, that's really it.
All right, man. You take care of yourself. By the way, how are you contacting me in such long form?
You know, he's got me using this weird fucking magic item. I don't really know how to describe it, but it just.
Try and keep a hold of it. It sounds useful.
I don't think he's gonna let me do that.
No, it's mine.
Steal
He
it.
just said it's his.
It's mine. Get your
Well, try and wrestle it off from him. I don't know what you got to do.
Find his keepers.
Let it fall somewhere at the beginning of your year, and then pick it up at the end when it's been forgotten about.
Like the way you think, Francis.
stingy little man, isn't he?
He can hear the entire conversation. What the fuck?
You're not being quiet.
What? You're not talking to me away from him? What the hell?
You just walk back in the room.
You just fucking. It's like an actual phone call. You could hear people.
All right. I guess bye. Yeah.
You just and like you hear you're saying you just put it on the little like holder and then it'll hang it up.
Gotcha. I like to think that he hears a little dial tone. Yeah.
Shit!
You hear an actual like fucking click.
Francis is just holding his head.
Wilson's just. I didn't know you had sending. Otherwise, I would come to you as well.
That's what I'm asking you if you taught him message and he was trying to screw with me. But no, he's way.
You think I could teach spells? No.
No. Huh?
Yeah, I'm not good enough to teach spells. No.
So that's what I was asking, but you just ignored me like you always do.
Kind of started talking to yourself, so I thought you were going crazy.
I talk to myself quite often, so you're not far from the, expectation there.
You're not too far off the reservation.
Yep.
I thought maybe the screw finally loosened.
Huh?
I said I thought maybe the screw finally loosened. I overheard some power talk, and as somebody who is in a current power agreement, someone is not of this plane. Definitely want to know if you trust him. So.
Well, the call got hang up already.
Yeah, it did. She's just talking to Francis now.
Francis is just looking for a moment and is like, well, to be honest, you shouldn't be trusting anything from another plane of existence, but, again, that's my opinion.
Stang blinks and helping your child.
Also blinks and saving your life. Several extraplanar powers.
That's it. So there's caveats to that. All right.
I know.
All right. Just outright blank trusting somebody is a difference than working out a deal with them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, feel stuck with what blind trust, do they not?
Either way.
Right, so far, and she's just gonna walk away.
Fucking what?
What?
Yeah.
What?
She didn't ask any. You didn't hear me? What?
No.
I just came back. I guess having a group meeting without me.
No, all Wholesome said was, all deals start with some sort of blind trust, do they not?
Well,
I blindly trusted you because I was told to, so yes.
and every kiss
How's that?
begins with K. As we.
It's worked out so far, hasn't it?
True, you have not yet shot me, so things are going well.
She's like, that one time she yelled at the forest to provide her with powers, she got a really great dragon. The second time she yelled at a forest to give her some powers, she got those weird
Red
fae,
guys.
but they didn't kill us. So she's like, blindly trusting things gets you a long way.
You know, we should do that more often. Let's barely trust the next thing we run into.
Let's not get too hasty.
It's just for fun. See what happens.
After what we've just been through, I've had enough fun for the next little while. Okay.
Oh, that's right. You miss your kids. Have you talked to them recently?
Yes, I've been letting them know where we're going and just checking in on them every single day.
Are you going to keep them one of those dragon teas as a gift? I think you have one for each kid, yes?
I mean, if they're interested in something like that, yeah.
Oh, they'd be the coolest kids around. Showing that off. My dad killed a dragon. What did your dad do?
My dad also killed a dragon.
Where are your
I'm not
dragon
quite
teas?
sure if the killing of a dragon will be exactly what impresses my kids, but we can hope.
Pretty impressive. Especially when it's 2 dragons.
So, again, I just got back. What did I miss?
Oh, Alan's not
Gallon's going to
here.
be gone for probably for the next 2 weeks. Year.
It's in some sort of power agreement, I guess.
like that.
A year or 2 weeks?
He said something about time dilation. It's going to be a year for him, 2 weeks for us.
I cast sending at Gallon.
Okay. Roll me a d20.
As long as it's not that one. Okay.
Okay.
Gallon, I missed group meeting. You're going to be gone for a year or 2 weeks.
2 weeks for you, 1 year for me. But for you, it will seem like 2 weeks.
Okay, so at that math, he should be back right when we get to Inkford. Will he be teleported to us or here?
Yes.
Ratchet just shrugs his shoulders.
Who knows?
Are we going to continue in hope, or are we going to wait and find out?
Honestly, if he doesn't, he can make his way back on his own, I think.
A horse.
I think it'll be a very,
Yeah, he is a horse.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, because I'm eager to get this egg to Sorek.
Yeah, no, we're good. Let's get going. Apparently he's just made his decision.
Oh. Okay. Alright.
He appears at the beginning of the trip. Oh, what the fuck's sake?
Yeah, end of the trip. Gallon's just in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Where are they?
Where the fuck is her?
In about 2 weeks, we just send a message to Gavin to be, are you done? Are you going to come back now?
Are you dead?
Kira's gonna send a message to Gallon like 5 days later and be like, does my voice come across normally or very sped up for you?
It actually just came over the course of a few hours.
Oh.
Deciphering messages are hard.
How's your training? Have you gone to a blood frenzy yet?
Oh god, that how's your training? Over a course of 3 hours?
It's actually
God, I would kill
undilated
myself.
Yet.
Is actually what?
It hasn't time dilated yet.
Oh. Well, I mean, like 5 days from now, Akira will send a message.
Gotcha.
Based on the math, a 25-word message, depending on how long you dictate a specific word, would literally go for about a month.
It's six.
Yeah,
it's
that's-
6 seconds. Long enough to last 6 seconds.
So like a week, actually. Sorry. So just for an entire week.
Just Gallon just hears. How?
You just hear H's.
And he just got fuck.
like, Sing, can you please let the messages come through normal?
Nope, this is funnier.
Helps
This
with
is
your helps with
perfect for
your
your
training.
concentration training.
It helps with your anger management.
Exactly.
God, Gallon's gonna hate Akira's voice by the time he gets.
When he finally gets to that point where he knows the message, he's like, "Oh my god, great! The training's going great. It's still going."
Can't respond until the
Can't
end of the message.
respond until the end of the message.
Oh God, how long?
No,
How
we
much
don't
time
have to listen
passes?
to it.
How much time passes until I get Gallon's message back?
But Gallon's message is super sped up.
You fucking can't comprehend. Who's like, what? And all he gets is like, wah.
I think Gallon is in danger. He only sent me back a bleep.
It's like when you fast rewind like a fucking VCR.
I think I heard the word "fuckings" there somewhere.
Anyways,
I got nothing else to do during the travel.
back to the parlor.
Yes.
He's eating his bacon donut. You want one? Surprisingly delicious, salty, meaty, and also sweet. Maple.
Gladly accept it.
He hands you a donut. Milk?
Yeah.
Before, like, one of the most important decisions you make of your second life.
Yeah, you know what? Milk and donut.
Hands you some milk. So, did that clarify which question you should answer? Or ask?
No. Really. Much as I want to know more about you, I do want to know about this this weird power that the one that I can't access, that I feel building whenever I drink.
Well, it's because you haven't been trained. I've been slowly acclimating your body to the point where you can be trained.
Oh. And then I can use that?
Yes. It's not very much of a big question. It was going to be something that gets answered,
Yeah, well,
regardless. So,
well, wait, so was that my question, or?
I wouldn't count it as such, since it would have been answered anyways.
Okay, then. So, you know, we really do have a year. I guess this answer can be as long-winded, short as you want it to be. Where's your life story, Zach?
Oh, wow. Puts down the milk. It's a long story.
That's
One that goes back tens of thousands of years.
Yeah, no, you see, saying that one right there, that's
That is interesting.
Well, I can give you cliff notes, PowerPoints, list of names. That was easiest.
No, that just go with
Are
that.
you going to lock this one in?
Yes, I am.
Okay. You feel in your mind like something has been set, like it is your being,
Okay.
and it cannot be changed.
Okay.
Now, this isn't information that everyone, actually, I don't think anyone remembers anymore. Those that I have are certain individuals of some power.
Pow.
I guess it all starts at the beginning. I am known as the prodigal of Sigil in some circles,
Prodigal of Sigil.
but also the son of the Lady of Blades.
Son of the Lady of Blades?
Mm-hmm. She rules over Sigil and her people. Quiet matriarch over the plane of doors and gateways. For a good couple thousand years, I stayed there, learning, growing. What do you know of creator deities?
What is?
Creator deities. What do you know of them?
They create.
But specifically, which creator deities do you know of, or know them as?
Which ones would I know?
You can roll me a religion check. It requires a 10 to get all of them.
8.
You know two.
Okay.
Two just like basic bitch knowledges for them. Easy ones. Moradin created the dwarves. Corellan created the elves. You know, pretty sure there's one for every race.
Like, Bahamut created dragon.
Yeah, Bahamut created dragons along with, you know, Tiamat. Yeah, Dragonborn.
So, yeah, just I know these few. I know that they create their own.
So you know all these races, but what is the creator of man? Where do men come from? Humans.
I can't say I know that.
My name is Sanguinalis Corvinus.
Could you write this?
Sanguinalis Corvinus.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Okay, I just realized nothing was being said for a long time. I was afraid I dropped out or something.
Yeah. My name is Sanguinellus Corvinus, and I am the creator of man.
Gallon's mouth is just open.
I am known as the Lord of Blood, Crimson King.
Oh! Oh shit!
What?
The Mercurial Titan. As well as several hundred other names.
Oh my god!
I am the father to the fanged tyrant and the beast,
Oh shit.
and the queen of witchcraft. I am the husband to Hecate, the goddess of hedge magic and witchcraft.
Ah. Oh shit.
I have fought in many pantheonic wars, spread my children across different planes, universes, just like the other creator deities. I carry no followers, nor do I have any churches. For I do not need the power of prayer. For as long as my children exist, I have power. But it does not mean that I can do what I want to freely. Respect laws of other deities. I do not hear any prayers, for there are none for me.
If I prayed for you, would you hear it?
If you prayed for me, what I want will never happen. This is why we interact as the equals.
Huh.
Because I do have plans for you. But those plans require you to be strong and to conquer your own mountain before you can conquer mine.
This is more than I was expecting. This is quite a bit more.
You're the
than I was
one that
expecting.
asked for a big answer for a big question.
Oh no, I'm happy
Yeah,
I learned
thanks.
it. It's just
But since we're getting acquainted, I guess I could show you what I really look like, rather than this
oh shit.
form that I, well, take upon.
Please do.
But brace yourself.
I'm as braced as I can.
Never been more excited for Gallon in my
I know.
As the smooth jazz fades out, the room starts to shift and wane as all the shadows begin to creep inwards as the light dims, as you see a blackened, reddish edged flame as he begins to stand from his seat. No longer a leather-backed chair, but a solid throne of blades and obsidian. As armor begins to be adorned, his hair lengthens as a singular horn curls from the left side of his face. Dark protrusions start to pierce through his back, and droplets of sanguine fluid begin to spread and then reshape and form into wings. Beside him lies that small stone tablet as he picks it up, as it grows and reshapes into a sword of solid stone, like a monolith hefted in his hand with ease. As you see this new visage of Sang,
Are we
fucking
going to
love
look
it.
for the new visage, but seeing the little weird blobby thing instead?
you're seeing what?
Oh, I was in general. I saw the blobs as well. I was like, that's not right.
As you look into his eyes, covered in black and shadow, with the irises like a baleful ring of red, with a piercing white hot pinprick in the center of the eyes. I need you to both roll me a charisma and wisdom saving throw.
Charisma and wisdom.
If you do not get a 20, yeah, if you basically don't get like a 25, something will happen. It requires like a natural 20 for one of them, I know, for you.
And
It could happen.
which rolls are these?
Wisdom and charisma.
Wisdom and charisma. Okay.
Your wisdom.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Before you could even shift or like think of what happened, you were both in awe and fear of this entity before you. And before you even realize it, you are kneeling with your head laid low, and your entire body is trembling.
Am I able to use my form of dread?
You certainly can.
I would like to use my form of dread to get rid of the fear
Mm-hmm.
and stand back up.
Yeah. As you use your form of dread, you still feel that overwhelming awe, but the fear has subsided. It's about the general gist of what I thought would happen.
So,
As he shifts back into his normal form, releasing that tension from you.
okay. That was incredible.
I don't like to show off too much in that aspect.
That sword.
Alright.
Jesus. Yeah,
I am
you are.
also the god of blood magic. It's part of my domains. As well as transformation and unleashing potential. So,
Okay.
Not what I was thinking of, but it's close.
You,
what were you? Answer the question.
No. Unless you talk about the sword.
Yeah. He notably actually becomes 14 feet tall in that form.
Oh. Okay. Cool.
Oof. Prince, Lord of Blood.
So, he still hefts around the sword.
That's, This is this is not what I was expecting, but you're incredible.
That's what I've been told. And I don't want you to worship me.
Yeah, don't. I'm not.
Because there's context that has to be made of how you've become onto my radar. One day, someone came to me with your string of fate as an opportunity to stop things. You are not the first I've had in my employ. All of them have failed. In one form or another. But I saw potential in you. As well as a drive for something similar. So, and this deal I have for you. I will train you. I will help you. But I cannot do things for you. You must willingly willingly want to do something that I will ask of you later down the road. If you decide not to, I cannot stop you. And at that point, our partnership ends.
Okay. I think I'm ready for that training then.
Probably get a couple more scars.
He's all in his like full on power regalia. I'm gonna go get some scouts.
So, but for now, on this night, go back to your friends. Say goodbye to them. And know that you will not be the same man when you return. I will tell you the rest of my story when you come back.
He will he'll nod. What am I allowed to tell them?
Do you trust them with your life? And also your secrets?
If I didn't, they wouldn't know what I am.
Then you should already have the answer.
Okay. I just... Alright. Fuck. There's a lot to process. But, yeah. Thank you. I will take the night.
Alright. Take the night.
Is there another door?
There is a door where you, came from.
Alright, I'm gonna go back.
Alright, you go back through the door. The door apparates on the wood of the tree to see, well, see your friend Galen coming out of it in his form of dread.
Looking eyes a bit wide.
Looking fucking shit.
Eyes are also a bit wide, because you're like, what the fuck are you like that?
So,
What a shock.
Francis is kind of desensitized to new things just appearing.
I learned a little bit about Sang. So, hey Olsen.
Yeah.
Remember that book that, I said mentioned the Crimson King?
Yeah.
The one at the beginning of the Blood Gods?
Yeah. Very interesting.
Turns out that's who's been giving me my powers. He created humans. He's the god of humans. And Galen is gonna just sit down.
I am gonna frame that differently in my head. Right now.
You can't alter things you've heard.
Uh-huh. But I'm just gonna say out loud to Galen, you have a relationship. Most of us here.
Wait, what'd you say?
I said it's nice that you have a relationship with a god. Most of us here do. Everybody deserves to find that peace in their life. If they so deserve it. she's looking dead at you. Like,
Alright.
No more. Don't say anything else to Olsen. Olsen's gonna walk away. Olsen's gonna walk away.
Fucking mages. I don't
She's
think I was
getting to the
at that
point where she
session
can't.
We learned that you were
Uh-huh.
spellbound.
I'm gonna walk away from the where I can't hear them. I could see them talking, but I can't hear them.
But that's where
But-
we end the session.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. But so glad for you as a player. That's so interesting.
It's so cool.
It's just so unfortunate that Holson cannot be like super thrilled. She's gonna have to like quell that for herself. It's like, of course it's full information. But she's gonna have to control her like reaction to it, so that it doesn't seem as important as it is. Ooh, that sounds like a bunch of coins.
How are we doing on time?
I'm leaving.
So we're done.
I think that's session, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next time, we're in the city. Or something.
Next
Olsen and
time.
Francis had that conversation.
Also,
next time.
can
Next time, we need to talk.
yeah. Next time, I mean, Holson has a conversation, but she's gonna have to also be very specific about how she says things. Frame it in her mind. So that it doesn't seem like important information.
Well,
Either way.
you got time to think of it.
I mean, about a month.
Alright, I'll see you all later.
Later.